Ecclesiastes gives us God's wisdom for our thinking. It shows us the folly of a life lived without God at the centre. It's a pessimistic book on the whole, and I'll come back to that, but the major emphasis of the book is have a look at a life that's lived without God at its centre. Life under the sun, as it's called frequently. Life lived just without any other horizon than this earth. Life lived just on this horizontal level. A life lived without any God coming into it. You can try pleasure, possessions, power, money, people. Try everything. And it's vanity of vanities, emptiness of emptiness. Now, you might say, well, what does that tell us about the character of God? Well, it's good when somebody tells you there's something wrong with you and with your life. It's not pleasant, but ultimately you're thankful. And really that's what Ecclesiastes is. He's coming and saying, look, here's what's wrong. You can have everything, as Solomon did, but life's like a big donut with nothing at the centre. And then God in His mercy, in about 7 or 8 places in the book, and you've got to look hard for them, shows us what life is like with God at the centre. And it's basically saying the best life without God is a meaningless life. But a very ordinary life, a very standard life, a life that's just very run-of-the-mill with God at the centre, is a hugely significant and meaningful life. It gives meaning to eating and drinking and working and family, and it transforms the mundane and the routine and the everyday and transforms everything into something significant and meaningful. And as I say, it's only here and there. You've got to look hard for it. And so the book sort of leaves us with lots of questions and some hints at the answer. And this is where Christ comes in, saying, you've got the questions, you've got some hints at the answers. Here am I, the answer. A life lived with Christ at the centre, the Son of God at the centre, is a transformed life. It's a life that can find meaning, significance, point and worth in every single action, event of life. No longer vanity of vanities, but significance, meaning and worth.